Good morning, boys and girls. Happy Wednesday and welcome to today's maths lesson. Can you believe we're halfway through the week? So happy Wednesday indeed. You're working so hard at home, boys and girls. Well done. Today we're going to watch our counting sheep video again. We're going to carry on thinking about the word equal and what that means. And we're going to think about more and less and those number bonds to 6. And we're going to do some reasoning. We're going to really use our maths language today. So to get our brains turned on, to remember what equal means, have a look at these two here. Do I have equal groups and why? Tell the adult working with you today why. You're right, boys and girls, I don't have equal groups. I have more in this group and less in this group. Equal groups means the same, and I don't have the same in both of my groups. Close your eyes, no peeking. Who's peeking? Close those eyes. Okay, open. Do I have equal groups and why? Well done, boys and girls. I do have equal groups this time because I have the same amount in both groups. Equal means the same, and I have 4 in this group and 4 in this group, which is the same. So just that was just an example, boys and girls, mums and dads, of the language I want you to use. Equal, same, more and less. But actually, I want you to make this activity really, really practical. So set up a group of objects on one side of the room, group of objects to the other, stand up, close your eyes. Do you have equal groups? Using the language more, less, same. You could run to the one with the most, you could run to the one that has the equal, and just make it a really interactive, practical activity, but focus on the children using that language of more, less, equal, and the same. Off you go. Right, welcome back. I hope you enjoyed that. I did lots of good running and used those words equal, more, less, and the same. Time, mums and dads, to watch the number blocks. So I'll see you back here in a second. Today we're watching the same as yesterday, Counting Sheep. It's series 2. Enjoy. Okay, welcome back. So back we go to our tens frame and part whole model. So we're going to think about those number bonds to 6 again today. Now you're going to need 6 objects. Now it would really help today if you had maybe 6 pieces of Lego or Duplo that stick together, or blocks. You might have your own number blocks at home or something similar. If you don't, it's absolutely fine. As long as you've got 6 things to manipulate, that's absolutely fine. So I'm going to use our Unifix. And I'm going to just use any old colour to save me wasting time. Right, boys and girls, can you just check I've got 6 for me, because I'm not quite sure. Count my blocks. Fantastic, let's do it all together. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This one's the same colour as number 6, but the rest are all a bit different. I just grabbed any old 6. So what we're going to do is I'm going to split my whole 6 into 2 parts. So my whole is 6 and I'm going to split it into 2 parts. So, okay, and they are my 2 parts. Can you count how many I have in each part? Wonderful. Okay, I have 3 in one part, 3 in the other part. And that's what my part whole model looks like. Now from this, we can show this in lots of different ways. We can write 3 plus 3 equals 6. How would we show it on a tens frame though? Have a little chat to the adult that you're working with today. Brilliant. We would need 2 different, oh dear. Let's try that again. We need 2 different colours? Oh, go away this line. We'd need 3. And a 3. Now, if you have Lego at home, you could use, to represent that, using the dormice things today, and I'm not quite the same as what we use. Okay, so you could show that in 3 and a 3, because I'm not sure many of you will have counters at home, and that's absolutely fine. You could use your Lego, 3 red Lego, 3 green Lego. Okay, so you could represent them in all different ways. Okay, so I'm going to rub. Tell you what, it's a lot trickier using this board as much as we normally use our resources in the classroom. So, boys and girls, make sure you've got, Mum says, pause the video now. Boys and girls, if you could get yourselves some things to count, you might want to have your Lego blocks to help, and then you've got your part whole model drawn and your tens frame. We'll do 2 together. We'll do 2 of those together, and then you can have a little go on your own. Okay, so just pause the video and get anything you need at the moment. Okay, welcome back. So I'm going to put my tower back together and you guys can do the same. Okay, and you might not have a tower, you just might have a line of pieces of pasta, of anything you want to count, of teddies, of cars, anything you want to count. And I'm going to split it into 2. This is my whole. 6 is my whole. I'm going to split it into 2 parts. Okay, this time, count what's in my parts. Can you make yours the same? Brilliant, well done. We have, get my pen back, 6 as our whole, 4 as one part, and 2 as the other part. Well done. Now, boys and girls, could you put that into a tens frame? You might be using your Lego, different coloured cars, different coloured bears, but you need some things that are 2 colours, okay? So can you do a tens frame that matches that part whole model? Brilliant, well done. So you would need 4 of one colour, that's one on the whole, and 2 of the other colour. So they now match. 4 plus 2 equals 6. 4 plus 2 equals 6. Next challenge, can you write me the number sentence to match? Brilliant, well done. Now you could have written that in 2 different ways. You can start with your whole. 6 equals, now what does equals mean? Is the same as. 6 is the same as 4 plus 2. Or you could write 2 add 4 is the same as 6. So all equals means is the same as. Okay, well done. That is a lot of maths, especially for the first thing in the morning. Okay, let's try another one all together. You're working so hard, boys and girls. I'm really, really proud of you. So I've got my whole back again, and that could be a line of things that you have at home, a line of anything. And we're going to split it into 2 parts. Oh, it's really heavy. Whew, that was tricky. I've got one large part and I've got a very small part. Can you count how many is in each part? Fantastic, well done. I had 5 in one part and I had 1 in the other part. How many's in my whole? I can't remember. How many in my whole? Shout it out. Yeah, you're right. It's 6. 6 was my whole, wasn't it? Okay, your turn to have a go on the 10 frame, please. Now I have put this on the website, but again, it's quite easy to draw. You don't need to print it off if you don't have a printer at home. 2 different colours. Can you show me that part whole model on your 10 frame? Brilliant, well done boys and girls. So you need 5 of one colour, which is actually a whole row, it's half of a 10. And 1 of the other. Okay, can you write that as a number sentence, please? Off you go. Brilliant. So you can either start with your whole, 6 is the same as 5 plus 1. Start with your parts, 1 plus 5 equals 6. They all look a bit different, but they mean the same thing. Super. Now, mums and dads, you can move on at this point if you feel like your child has got a good understanding of this, or you might want to go back and focus on any area that they are struggling with. This part here, we're not looking for perfect number formation, don't worry. We're not looking for perfect recording. It's the language, it's the understanding of how to transfer a whole model to a tens frame, and the understanding that there's a whole and 2 parts and a whole and 2 parts, which is really crucial. So I'll see you back here in a second. Okay, brilliant boys and girls, and mums and dads, you're all working incredibly hard. Now, like I said today, we're going to be having a little look at some reasoning, which means using those maths words. Where did I put it? Over here. Okay, so you need 3 hoops. And again, you could do this spread out across your kitchen floor, your lounge floor, your bedroom floor, whatever you're learning at the moment. One of your hoops, or one of your spaces, less than 6. One of your spaces, hoops, equal to 6. Equal means the same as, so the same as 6. And 1 needs to be more than 6, okay? And down here, I've got some number sentences. They're the parts, and I haven't worked out the whole for you. What we want to do is sort our number sentences into the right hoop. So, these number sentences, mums and dads, are on the website if you want it, but you just need post-it notes, paper, cards with, and you can, there's lots of number sentences you can use as long as the answer is less than 6, equal to 6, or more than 6. So, there are 2 aspects to this. So, boys and girls, have a brain break, jump up and down, have a run around. Mums and dads, I'm going to explain to you what we're looking for here. There's 2 aspects to this. If you look at this number sentence, you want the child to read it. 3 plus 3. And know that that means 3 plus 3 all together, and then find out the answer. So they might read that and go and get 3 things, put them together and work out the answer is, okay? And then they move it into the equal to 6 because it equals 6. That's sort of step 1. Step 2, so that would be a child who's working at age-related expectations, so is at mastery level. A child who is exceeding that, who has got a greater understanding of mathematics, so the challenge really is, can the child look at these number sentences and move them into the right hoops without working out the answer using their reasoning? So they might know, well, I know 3 add 3 is 6 because we've been doing number bonds, that's fine. 6 adds 0, I'm going to put straight into that hoop without working it out because I know I've got 6 and I'm adding no more, so obviously the answer must be 6. 6 plus 3 must go into more than 6. I don't even need to work out the answer because if I start with 6 and I add to it, my answer must be bigger than 6. It can't be less than 6. Okay, 1 plus 2, my 2 parts are small. When I add them together, you know, I know that 3 add 3 equals 6. So if I've got smaller parts, they can't equal 6. So rather than using objects to work out the answer, can they reason and explain where they would sort their number sentences into? If your child found the previous activity quite simple, if they got it, you might want to spend a lot of time on this activity using lots of different number sentences and really focusing on finding the answer, not necessarily saying, oh, I know that 6 add 3 is 9, but understanding that because I'm adding to the number 6 and that's already bigger than 6, it's going to be in the more than section. Am I making sense? It's about the reasoning and the explanation without working out the answer using resources. However, expected level, where we want the children to be, is using those resources, is working it out. So boys and girls, you should have been jumping up and down, running around while I talked to your mum and dads, getting all the sillies out. Boys and girls, let's have a go at the top 3 together, and then I'll leave you to do that with your mums and dads. So, boys and girls, my first one, read it with me. Well done. 3 plus 3 equals. So 3 in one part, 3 in the other part, put them together, count them all together. Super, well done. So 3 plus 3 equals 6. So that goes in my equal to 6 hoop. Right, boys and girls, let's do the one underneath that. So 1 is my part, 2 is my part. Add them together to make my whole. How many have I got? Yeah, you're right. 1 plus 2 equals 3. Super. Is that less than 6? Equal to 6? More than 6? Fabulous, that goes in there. Okay, the next one. Let's have a look at this one down here. Read me this number sentence. Super, 6 plus 3 equals, there's my 6. I'm going to get 3 more. So 6 is my part, 3 is my part. Add them all together. Ooh, my tower broke. Can you count those for me? Perfect. 6 add 3 equals 9. Is 9 less than 6? Equal to 6? More than 6? Brilliant, yeah, it is more than 6. So mums and dads, if they can use those, absolutely perfect. That's where we want them to be. That's age related, that's perfect. They understand that they get 2 parts, they add them together to make the whole. If you need to challenge them, because they can do that already, try to get them to reason, explain why they would put, so 6 plus 0, I don't even need to work it out, I can put it in equal to 6 because I'm not adding any more to my 6. Hope that makes sense. If not, please feel free to give me an email and I'll try and explain it a bit better. We are ringing everyone this week, so if you've got any more questions about what we're doing at the moment, then please do ask us when we give you a ring, but we really also want to speak to the children because boys and girls, we miss you lots and lots. Keep working on this now, and when you've finished, free to enjoy your day with the other videos, obviously. Thank you to everyone for all the amazing hard work you're doing. We really appreciate it, and I'll see you tomorrow for some more exciting learning.